Good morning. I'm Ryan Fisher, Dean of the College of Creative Arts. I'd like to welcome you, our 2026 graduates, the staff and faculty, and all of your family and friends to our College of Creative Arts recognition ceremony. Who's excited to be here? In recognition of the Miami Tribe of Oklahoma and Miami University's partnership, which began over 50 years ago, I'd like to begin today's ceremony by reading the Miami Land Acknowledgement. Miami University is located within the traditional homelands of the Miamia and Shawnee people, who along with our other indigenous groups, ceded these lands to the United States in the first Treaty of Greenville in 1795. The Miami people, whose name our university carries, were forcibly removed from these homelands in 1846. In 1972, a relationship between Miami University and the Miami Tribe of Oklahoma began and evolved into a reciprocal partnership, including the creation of the Miamia Center at Miami University in 2001. The work of the Miamia Center serves the Miami Tribe community and is dedicated to the revitalization of Miami language and culture and to restoring that knowledge to the Miamia people. Miami University and the Miami Tribe are proud of this work and of the more than 140 Miamia students who have attended Miami since 1991 through the Miamia Heritage Award Program. Now, please stand and join graduating senior Maddie Ross in the singing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting
Please be seated. I would like to introduce the College of Creative Arts Platform Party. I ask each of you to stand as I introduce you. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Julia Guichard, Associate Dean. Jeremy Jones, Associate Chair of the Department of Music. Matt Omasta, Chair of the Department of Theater. Michael Bailey Van Kuren, Chair of the Department of Emerging Technology and Business and Design. Glenn Platt, Director of the Armstrong Institute of Emerging Technology. Jamie Schisler, Director of the Fashion Institute. Jason Abbott, Associate Dean of the Graduate School. Liz Martin-Malikian, Chair of the Department of Architecture and Interior Design. Todd Stewart, Director of the Institute for Innovation in Arts and Design. Amanda Alexander, Chair of the Department of Art. Patty Hannon-Liberator, Director of the Performing Arts Series and Assistant Dean for External Relations. And our featured guest speaker, Dion Graham. Please be seated. I also want to recognize and thank several other individuals who have contributed to today's program. Please stand as I call your name. Our faculty marshals, Molly Morin, Luke Meekin, Harvey Thurmer, Younga Ko, Marley Wooster, and Nolas Papadamas. Samantha Evers, graduating senior in communication design, who designed the cover of your program. Our sign language interpreters, Kristen Bowen and Angelique Pinkston. Associate Dean Gishard, Assistant Dean Reynolds and Liberator, Academic Advisors Samantha Goes, Assistant to the Dean Carolyn DeWitt, Administrative Assistant Mary Jo Larman, and Director of Marketing and Communications for the CCA, Tasha Dean. This team contributed to today's recognition ceremony. Let's thank them all. What a privilege it is to stand with you today and celebrate this moment. To our faculty and staff, thank you. Your work is visible in the discipline, the rigor, and the creative ambition of these graduates. You have pushed them, supported them, and held them to standards that matter. To the families and loved ones here today, thank you. You have encouraged, sacrificed, and believed in these students through every late night, every moment of doubt, and every breakthrough. You have raised extraordinary young people, and it has been an honor to work with them. And to our graduates, congratulations. Over the past 2 years, I have had the privilege of seeing your work where it lives, on the walls of Houston galleries, on the stage in Hall Auditorium, in productions at Gates of Beglin Theater, in architecture and interior design presentations in Alumni Hall, at expos in McVeigh, and on the Arts Quad at SparkFest. I have watched you present, perform, defend, revise, and refine. I have also seen you take your work beyond Oxford, on Glee Club tours across Europe, in theater programs in London, through study-away experiences in San Francisco and at Inside Hollywood, and during semesters and winter terms in Luxembourg. You have stepped into unfamiliar spaces and learned how to create within them. And through all of it, one thing has been consistent. You stayed committed to doing the work. That matters because what you have been building here is not just skill, it is something deeper. It is what psychologist Angela Duckworth calls grit. Grit is often misunderstood. It is not intensity, it is not raw talent, and it is not a short burst of effort when inspiration strikes. Grit is sustained commitment. It is the combination of passion and perseverance directed toward long-term goals, especially when progress is slow, feedback is difficult, and outcomes are uncertain. Duckworth writes, "Enthusiasm is common, endurance is rare." And that distinction is critical. Many people are excited at the beginning of a project. Very few are still engaged when the work becomes repetitive, frustrating, or unclear. But think about what you have already done here. You didn't just have ideas, you executed them. You didn't just perform, you rehearsed again and again, long after it stopped being exciting. You didn't just design, you iterated, scrapped, and rebuilt. You didn't just present, you defended your thinking and refined it under critique. That is grit. And research on high achievement shows that those who succeed over time tend to share a few core characteristics. First, they develop a sustained interest in their work, not fleeting curiosity, but a deepening commitment. They stay with a problem, a medium, or a question long enough to produce something meaningful. Second, they practice deliberately, not just doing the work, but doing it with intention, seeking feedback, identifying weaknesses, and working specifically to improve them. Third, they maintain purpose. They connect what they are doing to something larger than themselves, an audience, a community, an idea worth advancing. And finally, they have hope. Not optimism in the abstract, but the belief that effort leads to improvement, that what they do tomorrow can be better than what they did today. Those four things, interest, practice, purpose, and hope, are the architecture of grit. You have already been building them here. So the question is not whether you have grit, the question is whether you will continue to use it. As you move into grad school or immediately into your careers, I want to leave you with a few practical ways to do that. First, stay focused long enough for your work to compound. The creative industries reward those who remain committed over time. Your first job, your first project, your first opportunity, none of these define you. What matters is whether you continue. Second, seek out discomfort strategically. Growth in your field will come from critique, from revision, from pushing beyond what is already comfortable. Don't avoid that. Build it into your process. Third, measure progress by improvement, not recognition. Recognition is inconsistent. Growth is controllable. Focus on getting better, technically, creatively, collaboratively, and the rest will follow. Fourth, protect your curiosity. Your fields will continue to evolve, especially with the ongoing development of technologies like generative AI. Stay engaged. Ask better questions. Learn new tools without losing your voice. And finally, build relationships with integrity. Grit is not a solo endeavor. The people around you, collaborators, mentors, peers, will shape your opportunities and your trajectory. Be someone others trust and want to work with. Duckworth reminds us, our potential is one thing, what we do with it is quite another. You leave here today with tremendous potential, but more importantly, you leave with evidence that you can do the work required to realize it. You have already shown that you can persist through uncertainty. You have already shown that you can revise, adapt, and continue. You have already shown that you can create under pressure. The world you are entering is complex, fast-changing, and at times unpredictable. But it is also full of opportunity for those who are willing to stay in the work long enough to make something meaningful. You are ready for that. We are proud of you, not just for what you have accomplished, but for the discipline and resilience you have built along the way. Congratulations, class of 2026. It's my pleasure now to introduce you to one of our extremely successful alumni, Dion Graham. Dion Graham is an accomplished actor and one of the most respected narrators in the audiobook industry, whose work spans television, film, theater, and literature. Over a long career, he has made a significant cultural impact through storytelling that amplifies diverse voices, preserves literary excellence, and brings important social narratives to a global audience. Dion has performed on Broadway, off-Broadway, internationally, in films, and in several hit television series. He has performed a wide variety of classical and contemporary roles. He has also originated roles in numerous world premieres of works by major playwrights. These include Tennessee Williams' Not About Nightingales, Kenneth Lonergan's Lobby Hero, most recently, Ethan Coen, yes, the Ethan Coen of the Coen brothers, Let's Love, and many others. His film credits include Malcolm X, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and the recently released History of Sound. In television, he has performed featured, recurring, and guest leads in shows including Madam Secretary, The Blacklist, The Good Wife, and the Law and Order franchise, and is perhaps best known for playing State's Attorney Rupert Bond on HBO's The Wire. He has worked with a diverse group of directors ranging from Trevor Nunn to Spike Lee, Avery Brooks to Mike Nichols. As a voiceover artist, Dion Graham has voiced an array of projects for film and television. A highly regarded narrator, he is the series narrator of The First 48 on A&E. He is also a multiple award-winning and Grammy-nominated audiobook narrator who has narrated works ranging from James Baldwin to Dave Eggers, Walter Mosley to Carl Sagan. Critically acclaimed, his work has been praised as thoughtful and compelling, vivid and full of life. Please join me in welcoming Dion Graham.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, no, let's not start there. First of all, I'm not that old, and this isn't Gettysburg, and no, I'm not Abraham Lincoln. They say start with a joke. Of course, my kids are like, yeah, but Dad, really? The dad jokes, really? Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Dion Graham. Artist, Miami alum, fellow human, fellow traveler. And as we celebrate what you've accomplished here at Miami, I want to welcome you to the beginning. Not nearly fourscore, but remarkably, unbelievably, 44 years ago, I began a journey right here, as you are now, upon leaving Mother Miami. You guys still say that? Nobody? Okay. But yep, my roots run through here too, thankfully, just like you. What a fantastic, continually unfolding journey of discovery it's been since. Now, how many young artists do I have out there? Raise them high. All right, all right. Well, whether you see yourself as an artist or not, for sure, you'll be the artist of your own life. Now, how many people feel excited, feel passionate about the road, the pursuits you're about to embark on? Raise them high. How many of us out there feel unsure? That's okay. I hear you. I'm one of you. You got company. Oh, you think I knew all along? You might think I knew all along what I wanted to do and how to get there, wherever there is. Don't know if you heard, but for sure, it's a road, not a destination. I did not. When I started at Miami, I began in political science with vague notions of becoming a lawyer. Second person in my family to go to college. Shout out to my dad, who got his GED, and my mom, who was the first person in our family to go to college and who got her master's and doctorate over the course of time as a full-time mother and a full-time worker. They valued education immensely. Yay, moms and dads, and anyone in our corner standing in for them. Yeah, you can, yeah, let's come on. Yeah. But no, I did not know. Shy kid, skinny guy, good heart. But a beginner finding his way, just like you. Epiphany, I had one. I won't bore you with the whole story. Let's just say that when I asked myself, why law, I found that the biggest draw was financial security. No shade to all the lawyers out there doing important things, and financial security has its place. But when I asked myself what I'd be happy pursuing, ring! What came up, what rang like a bell for me, was acting. It rang so clearly that I found myself at a crossroads. That ring was so clear that I couldn't unhear it. I had to listen to it. I had to ask myself if I felt I have what it takes. Talent? I thought so. Perseverance? I had to think about that. Soon I thought my friends would have houses and cars and maybe all kinds of creature comforts. How'd I feel about that? Yeah, I didn't care about any of that. What I did care about was that I loved to act, that it had meaning for me. And you may have heard that hard work you love to do doesn't feel so much like work, or at least not like laying blacktop in the sun when you'd rather be doing something else. Shout out to those who lay our blacktop. I knew I had a lot of work to do. And it's been said that whatever you dream to do, begin. Once you begin, the universe steps in with a host of support that you could not have imagined before you began. Scary? Sometimes. But exhilarating too. And so, I began. It's been a path of delicious and, yes, sometimes frustrating, hard work and discovery. A road that's taken me to so many places across our beautiful planet, through inner space, set me to learning about what it means to be alive, what it means to be human, about you and me, about us. Artist? Yes, I am one. But remember, no matter what you choose to pursue, we are the artists of our own lives. So, artists, I want to encourage you to be brave. Pursue meaning with gusto, and let everything else follow that. I like to say, go up your wood to your specifications, trusting that if you do your best, all will be revealed, and we'll see what your personal pursuit of what's meaningful to you provides. I expect it will be good, surprising, and maybe even beyond your wildest dreams. One thing I've learned in living and through the privilege of my work, my practice, is that we're all connected. We fall down, we look away sometimes, we are blinded at times. But we are connected. We live in raucous, uncertain times. Maybe it's always this way, 77 years ago. But it seems like now's as good a time as any to remind us that we rise or fall together. E pluribus unum, out of many, one. National motto, yes, but true for the world, too, I think. May we rise to the truth of that by staying in touch with our own and each other's humanity. It's not always easy, but it is important. So, as you commence, as you begin, here are some things also that I find important. In striving for excellence, be open to discovery, beginner's mind. Be good to people, not strategically good, good for its own sake. And though we may come from different places, different experiences, remember, there's so much we have in common. It's just us. I want to give particular thanks to director and acting teacher Tom Manning, who set me on a particular path here at Miami and who encouraged my walk as a young artist. Julie Sickles and Shelley Russell, who taught me important lessons in vulnerability and working without limits. Mike Griffith, who among many other things, taught me that Mike Griffith, who taught me that the proper pronunciation of the word is poignant, not poignant. Dean Ryan Fisher and Associate Dean Julia Gashard, who were instrumental in inviting me here to be with you today, and really everyone who's touched me here at Miami. They've helped me to learn and to grow, and I'm grateful for the touch. The 8-year-old in me is like, what? More than I ever imagined. This road, this walk. Beginner's mind, open to discovery. Our roots run through here. Now let's see where your walk takes you. Pursue what's meaningful to you and let everything else follow that. Know this, you are meant to stand out. We need you. I'm excited for you to begin. Welcome to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dion, for those inspiring words. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's student speaker, Riley Johnson. Riley, will you please come to the stage? Riley Johnson is an artist and entrepreneur from Urbana, Ohio. He is graduating with a BA in Arts Management and Arts Entrepreneurship, along with minors in Entrepreneurship and Studio Art. As the founder of Rue Creations, Riley has spent the past 6 years creating commissioned portraits for a wide range of clients, expanding his practice into brand design, murals, and illustration, all centered around telling meaningful stories. Building on his introduction to mural work through Artworks Cincinnati and Miami University's first ever mural class, his most notable independent project, the Urbana Mural in his hometown, is part of America 250, Ohio's Murals Across Ohio program, and earned top 3 nationally in Zebra's Golden Brush Awards. Following graduation, Riley plans to expand his work through Studio Rue, an art-forward creative studio focused on bringing bold visual storytelling to brands and communities across the greater Cincinnati region. Riley.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2026. First, I want to thank Dean Ryan Fisher, Associate Dean Julie Gouchard, the faculty, and the entire College of Creative Arts for this incredible opportunity of speaking. It is truly an honor to stand here today and speak to a community that has shaped both my education and my life. And I'm deeply grateful to be surrounded by all of you guys, artists, designers, performers, makers, educators, people who create meaning in the world. And I'm especially honored to share that I'm the first arts management and arts entrepreneurship student to give this commencement speech, and among one of the first students to complete all 4 years of the growing major. Which is funny because over the past 4 years, one of the most common questions we've all been asked is, what even is arts entrepreneurship? And truthfully, that question followed us everywhere. Because in many ways, choosing a path in the arts means constantly explaining ourselves. It means advocating for our work and assigning value to something that isn't always immediately understood. But through the past 4 years, we've learned how to define ourselves. To me, arts entrepreneurship is the intersection of creativity and structure. It is the ability to see opportunities where others may not and to act on it. It is about turning intangible ideas into tangible things. And that applies to every person sitting here today. We all create things that did not exist before. And that comes with great responsibility. We have full responsibility behind our actions, our thoughts, and our words. To me, that responsibility shows up in the journeys we choose to take. One way to understand that journey is through something called the hero's journey, a storytelling framework where a character leaves what is familiar, faces challenges, grows through them, and returns changed. Every one of us has lived some version of that over the past few years. We all started with a departure. We left home, our close comfort. We entered a space of discovery, including new tools, new faces, new ideas, and those tools continue to evolve in front of us. We navigated doubt, burnout, rejection, even comparison, and then we had moments of initiation. Our first design, our first performance, our first time realizing this might actually be something. And now, 4 years later, we arrive at return, stepping back into the world changed. The point of the journey was never just about growth. It was about coming back and contributing something greater. For me personally, as a kid, my journey started making books, cardboard, drawing portraits of my friends, even selling origami to classmates. I didn't know it at the time, but I was already combining art and business. I had the opportunity to illustrate 3 books when I was little, which was incredibly formative. I took art lessons. I created hundreds of commissions for people in my community, and just like you all, I was fully immersed. Graduating high school, I find myself at a crossroads. My art teacher told me to go all in on art school, and my business teacher told me to pursue business. I didn't know which version of myself to choose. So then I came to Miami, and it ended up being the best decision I've ever made, because here I didn't have to choose. I got to build something for myself, which was arts entrepreneurship. Now this became real for me through the experiences that I went through. Throughout my time at Miami, I was part of the first ever mural class. I was a mural apprentice in Cincinnati. I grew my side hustle that became my main hustle. And like Dean Ryan Fisher said last summer, instead of taking an internship, I decided to take a risk. I went back to my hometown of Urbana, Ohio, shout out, and independently led a large-scale mural project called the Urbana Mural. After 8 months of work and 5 weeks of painting, I raised over $30,000, bringing community members into the project. And these people from my hometown didn't just watch it happen, they were a part of it. They showed up, they supported it, and they saw themselves reflected in the mural. And that experience taught me something that I will forever carry with me. Creativity is not just about what you make, it is about who you bring with you. That same idea exists here at Miami. Everything that we built, everything we did, none of it was done alone. It was built with people, with collaboration, with community. So as we leave this place, that doesn't just magically go away. That becomes our responsibility to carry forward. And if I can leave you with anything, it's this. Throughout our time here, we've written mission statements, presented finals, exhibited our work, and oh boy, have we built portfolios. But we are not finished. The arts are not something you complete, they are something you practice. And the world we are stepping into does not need perfect artists, it needs active ones. So be a little unrealistic about what's possible. Be a little delusionally inspired by the world around you. Find the things that make your eyes light up and gravitate towards them. Because most opportunities don't look like opportunities when they first show up. They look like risk, and that's okay. As my girlfriend says, the first pancake is a little off. AKA, the first attempt at anything new is rarely perfect. It might be a little messy, it might not turn out how you expected, but that doesn't mean we stop making pancakes. We don't need perfect pancakes, and we don't need perfect artists. So move forward with creative confidence, the courage to put something into the world without knowing how it will be received, but doing it anyways. As I close, I want to take a quick moment to recognize the many incredible individuals who made this journey possible. To my family, to my parents, to my siblings, my niece and nephews who continue to inspire me every day, to my best friends, my homeboys, my housemates who I've made so many great memories with, to my girlfriend Alexa, who I met here at Miami, thank you for standing beside me and supporting me throughout the journey. She's watching on the live stream at home, shout out. To Scout Tincher, my first friend in this major and someone who has been there from the very beginning. To Dr. Hoppy and to Dr. Coe, and to Todd Stewart, whose mentorship, leadership, and belief in his students has left a lasting impact not just on me, but on so many of us. I would not be standing here without you. And to everyone graduating here today, we are not just entering industries, we are the creatives shaping them. So congratulations, class of 2026. Love and honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Riley. We'd now like to recognize those students who have earned special recognition or won top awards in their departments. First, would all of our CCA scholars, as well as the members of the Dean's Student Advisory Council, please stand? These students demonstrate exceptional academic achievement as well as talent, and have contributed to our division in multiple ways throughout their 4 years here at Miami. Thank you. This year also marked our 5th annual SparkFest event, held just a few weeks ago, that brought both the visual and performing arts out on the Arts Quad and on display to the broader university. A big thank you to all of those who worked on this project, and a special shout out to this year's co-chairs, Jack Dreher and Andy Knapp. Next, we'd like to recognize our top undergraduate award winners in each department. As your name is called, please stand as you are able and be recognized. The chair of each department will present their student award winners, and I invite Liz Martin-Malikian to the podium to recognize the outstanding seniors for the Department of Architecture and Interior Design.
Welcome, everyone. So our department made several awards at our ceremony last week, and I'd like to ask those students to stand as they are able and be recognized for excellence in academics, design creativity, and leadership. First, we have Alpha Rho Chi Service Award, Ashley Balster. Please stand. AIA Medal for Academic Excellence, Seth Ardrino. Please stand. The Building Technology Educators Award, BITES Edward Allen Stewart Award, Saeed Kushal. The ARCC King Research Award, Saeed Akhtar, sorry. The Outstanding Senior Award for Architecture major, presented each year to recognize the highest GPA in the graduating class, Elise Lehman. Outstanding Senior Award for Major in Interior Design, similarly presented to the graduating senior who has earned the highest GPA, Caitlin Caruth. This year, we also have 3 new awards, including the Architecture and ID Leadership Award that goes to Duncan Knapp for undergraduate service. The second new award is the Architecture ID Leadership Award, and that goes to Victoria Dalkian for Best Graduate Service. And lastly, the Architecture ID Chair's Thesis Prize for Best Design goes to Saeed Akhtar. Amanda Alexander will recognize the outstanding seniors for Department of Art.
The Department of Art is pleased to honor several recipients for this year's Outstanding Senior Awards. Selection for the awards were made by the consensus of the faculty in each program. Each awardee represents a degree program within the department, and I'd like to ask each of you to stand as you are able and be recognized. In the Communication Design program, the award this year goes to Claire Latham. Our Outstanding Senior Award in the Studio Art program goes to Chelsea Polly. The Outstanding Senior in the Art and Architecture History program is awarded to Lauren Jamie. The Outstanding Senior Award in Art Education is awarded to Isabella Obradovich. The outstanding seniors in the Department of Music will be recognized by Jeremy Jones.
As I announce our outstanding seniors, I ask them to stand as they are able to be recognized. The recipient of the Outstanding Future Music Educator Award is chosen by the Music Education Committee. Selection criteria include grade point average, leadership, service to the department, and great promise as a music educator. For 2026, we recognize 2 outstanding future music educators, Maria Heisey and Madeline Ross. The recipient of the Outstanding Music Scholar Award is chosen by the Academic Areas Committee. This year, the committee selected an outstanding student who has distinguished herself through independent, creative, and scholarly work, Leah Crawley. Finally, the recipient for the Outstanding Performer Award is chosen by the Performance Studies Committee. The committee members chose the graduating senior that they believe has the most distinguished record of music performance during their Miami University studies. This year, the department recognizes Jack Namina as our outstanding performer. Matt Omasta will present the outstanding seniors for the Department of Theater.
The Department of Theater, at its awards ceremony last week, celebrated the following seniors for their excellent work in academics, leadership, creativity, and citizenship. I ask you to please stand as you are able and be recognized. For outstanding leadership and service, Madeline Milas. For outstanding creative achievement, Max Kaufman and Sophie Wirtz. For outstanding academic achievement, Megan Kirschmar. Each year, the faculty and the staff of the theater department choose one student to receive the award for overall excellence in theater. This year, we recognize Max Kaufman. The outstanding seniors in the Department of Emerging Technology and Business and Design will be recognized by Michael Bailey Van Kuren.
Emerging Technology in Business and Design recognized our graduates who received awards for distinctive achievement in their curricular areas this week during the ETBD luncheon. As I read each of your names, please stand and be recognized. Let's go. Outstanding ETBD scholars, Nicholas Barilari, Maya Demakia, keep going, Caitlin Dominski, Andrew Finkelmeyer, Audrey Grimet, Alex Harrison, Jude Hoy, Van Johnson, Drew Kohler, Ainsley Lemon, Dejanay Lowry, Lynn Nguyen, Max Ravel, Lauren Sawhook, Sarah Stortstrom, and Li Zhang Zhang. Outstanding Games and Simulation Scholars, Nathan Anthony, Davis Cowper, Lin Nguyen, Trey Poling, Dylan Ryan, Finn Smart, and Max Vendley. I invite Todd Stewart to the podium to recognize outstanding seniors from arts management and arts entrepreneurship.
Thank you, Michael. The Arts Management and Arts Entrepreneurship program celebrated all our graduates last week at our dinner and announced 3 awards, actually 4, for excellence. As I read your names, please stand and be recognized. For Outstanding Creative Innovator, Marcus Chung and Riley Johnson. For Outstanding Growth Leader, Andy Knapp and Olivia West. For Outstanding Change Maker, Skylar Stapleton and Jack Dreher. And the Director's Award goes to Scout Tincher for unique contribution to the program. I invite Dr. Stephanie Danker to the platform to present awards from the Richard and Carol Cox Art Museum.
This year, the Richard and Carol Cox Art Museum acknowledges a Community Partner of the Year, a Volunteer Leader, and a Faculty Leader of the Year for their efforts to connect the Art Museum to the community and to students. This year's Community Partner is the Kiwanis Club of Oxford. This year's Volunteer Leader is Sue Momeyer, Volunteer Docent. And this year's Faculty Leader of the Year is Dr. Annie Delaria, Associate Professor of Art History. Annie, please stand. The Art Museum staff identified the following graduate seniors as Student Leaders of the Year. They received awards at the Art Museum's annual meeting. Please stand as you're able to be recognized. Cora Dunn, Andy Knapp, and new Masters of Fine Arts graduate Fatima Shaka Farouche. Thank you.
Among today's distinguished group of graduates are several who have earned highest honors for their academic performance during their time at Miami, and I'd like to recognize them now. But you have to be honest, don't stand because you all of a sudden want to have Latin honors. Last year, everyone stood. I was like, there's no way that's possible. Anyway, would students who have earned the Latin honor recognition cum laude please stand and be recognized? Would students who have earned the recognition magna cum laude please stand? And would students who have earned the recognition summa cum laude with a cumulative GPA of at least 3.9 please stand? Let's take a moment to congratulate all of these exceptional students. In 1994, the College of Creative Arts received a substantial endowment from John and Jean Ervesti to establish an award recognizing Professor Emeritus Crossan Hayes Curry, a former faculty member in the Department of Art who was greatly admired for his teaching and art making. The award honors outstanding faculty in the college who have blended creative and scholarly achievements to the advantage of student learning. I'd like to recognize the past Curry Award winners. If you are here, please stand. I'd want to recognize all of you for your creativity, talent, professionalism, and dedication to us students. Thank you for being outstanding role models. It is my privilege to announce Artie Kuhn as the recipient of this year's Crossan Hayes Curry Teaching Award. Artie, please join me on the platform. This award recognizes Artie as a faculty member who has demonstrated an exceptional commitment to student learning and made a lasting impact in the classroom and beyond. Artie has provided high-quality instruction across a wide array of courses, from fundamental design to complex coding. His innovative approaches, such as using makey-makey boards to animate abstract concepts, ensure that learning is both meaningful and engaging. Beyond his own classroom, Artie has been a pillar of the Department of Emerging Technology in Business and Design, leading program assessment and curricular refinement. As his colleague Molly Morin notes, Artie is a phenomenal teacher, mentor, and colleague, and his curricular work has been integral to the experience of every student who has graduated from the Department of Emerging Technology in the last 12 years. Artie has been consistently devoted to bridging the gap between classroom and career. His influence extends into the professional world through his mentorship of capstone client projects and his popular study away workshop that we all want to go to, Experience Design at Disney. He excels at taking rigorous, often intimidating subjects and turning them into transformative experiences. Colleague Vanessa Cannon captures this perfectly. Artie Kuhn teaches scary classes, ones that are advanced, full of coding and process, ones you can never, ever just phone it in for, and students love him for it. These are the classes where students finally open their eyes and see who they can be. Artie builds them just for that purpose, to wake students up. Ultimately, Artie's work is about closing the gap between a student's ambition and their ability. In his own words, he observes that his students often enter the classroom convinced that their goals are just out of reach and left with the skills, the connections, and the confidence to close the gap. Please join us in congratulating Artie Kuhn on this well-deserved recognition. Now's the time you've been waiting for. We'd now like to recognize our Graduates by Degree program, and I invite the Associate Dean of the Graduate School, Jason Abbott, and our College of Creative Arts chairs to the podium to do so.
Will all master's degree candidates for the College of Creative Arts please rise? It is my honor to recognize our master's candidates this afternoon in architecture, art, entrepreneurship, and emerging technology, experience design, and music. As graduate students, these individuals set the intellectual and creative bar for their respective departments and programs. The master's degree typically requires a minimum of 30 credit hours of coursework and scholarly activities beyond the baccalaureate degree. These rigorous programs prepare our graduates to enter careers and their workforce as advanced professionals or for further academic study. With the approval of the graduate faculty of each of these candidates has completed all of the requirements for their degree, and I present them to you with pride. Please join me in recognizing our master's candidates with applause. You may be seated.
Will the graduates of the Department of Architecture and Interior Design please rise? Please join me in recognizing our graduates of Architecture and Interior Design one more time. You may be seated.
Will the graduates of the Arts Management and Arts Entrepreneurship program, including all the co-majors in Arts Management, please stand up?
Will the graduates of the Department of Art please rise? Please join me in recognizing our graduates in Studio Art, Communication Design, Art Education, and Art and Architecture History, along with our co-majors in Art Therapy and Fashion.
Will the graduates of the Department of Music please rise? Please join me in recognizing our graduates in Music Performance, Music Education, Music Composition, and the Bachelor of Arts in Music. You may be seated.
Will the graduates in the Department of Theater please rise? Please join me in recognizing our graduates. I'm so proud of you. You may be seated.
Will the graduates of the Department of Emerging Technology in Business and Design rise up? Please join me in recognizing our graduates in ETBD, Games and Simulation and Interactive Media Studies. You may be seated.
We now honor the accomplishments of our graduates, including our co-majors, by recognizing each 2026 graduate in the College of Creative Arts individually. I invite our faculty to greet students as they leave the stage. Faculty, feel free to take your spot. First, we would like to invite candidates for the Master of Fine Arts in Studio Art and the Master of Architecture to the stage to be hooded. These are the highest degrees offered in those disciplines, require a minimum of 60 credit hours, and are recognized as terminal degrees in the field.
Saeed Kushal. Amelie Marie Napier. Sayeda Akhtar. Yekta Jurabtri. Andrew Frederick. Victoria Delakian and Serene Palat. Austin Michael Grant. Omar Mohammed. Kieran James Richards. Seth Aradano. DeGraft Kwabena Boateng. Bubli Barna. Noelle Jeanette Hemrich. Sayeda Fatima Shekhar Farouche.
Please join me in congratulating our newest Master of Fine Arts and Studio Art and Masters of Architecture. Our remaining master's degree candidates will be announced by Jason Abbott, and the undergraduate degree candidates by Patty Liberator, Glenn Platt, Julia Gishard, and Jamie Schisler as they cross the platform.
Hayden Floro. Hongzhen Chen. Jingni Liu. Yi Ning Chong. Anna Castijan. William Fleischauer. Nazir Washington. Kate Elizabeth Yerrigan. Maxime Andrew Revell.
Give us one. Addison Reese Baker.
Casey Crooks.
Josephine Allison Homian.
Noah Joseph Epstein.
Josie Marie Giesting.
Garrett Jeffrey Morris.
Samantha Mary Evers.
Caitlin Mary Ruth Barton.
Victoria Faith Simich.
Luke Frederick Finley.
Abigail Marie Bunch.
Stella Kinoshita.
Kelsey Lynn Polly.
Isaac Charles Chase.
Ava Renee Suarez.
Savannah Rose Bennett.
Ashley Francis Newman.
Li Jun Zhang.
Emily Bench.
Drew Kaler.
Juliana Ruth Robinson.
Paige Garnett Falter.
Anlia Janice Robinson.
Caitlin Jean Dominski.
Madeline Suzanne Bates.
Anderson Frame Knapp.
Maven Tepe.
Stella Banner Hudson.
Naomi Tismo Wisher.
Alexandra R. Harrison.
Rebecca Min Corman.
Amy Marie Nightingale.
Jack Din.
Ainsley Grace Lemon.
Andrew John Weirman.
Anastasia Maria Crisanti.
Alex Goodwin Wilson.
Gabrielle Nicole Werman.
Joshua Mensa Bonsu.
Adam Edwards.
Jaron Michael Snodgrass.
Molly Elizabeth Burgess.
Hong Chun Nguyen.
Paige Elizabeth Baldwin.
Olivia Ruth Michelson.
Kylie Grace Winner.
Madeline Claire Booker.
John Eric Fredrickson.
Abigail Renee Griffin.
Carly Ann Spence.
Claire Emily Latham.
Nicholas Thomas Barillari.
Marie Elise Roth.
Matthew Ryan Lake.
Lily Jean Persinger.
Andrew Finkelmeyer.
Jocelyn Rochelle Taylor.
William Scott Werner.
Mel G. Hale.
Jacob Liam Behringer.
Julia Claire Dunn.
Charlie Patrick Wright.
Brooklyn K. Underhill.
Ling Kan Wen.
Amy N. Tangeman.
Alexander Thomas Rademacher.
Ryan J. Johnson.
Elizabeth R. Schukart.
Alyssa Lee Shotbell.
Talia Jardina Olif.
Alana Catherine Hendricks.
Christopher L. Norris.
Isabella Stephanie Obradovich.
Tanner James Yalich.
Nathan Owen Berstrom.
Elizabeth Mary Neese.
Lauren Elizabeth Jamie.
Charles Baker Breen.
Cora Isabel Dunn.
Olivia Isabel Nisley.
Erin Nicole Riley.
Amanda Jayden Eastman.
Savannah Josie Kaywood.
Shay Therese Skoglund. Is it Therese?
Miles James Harrison.
Sydney Kelly Tyler.
Haley Amber Loomis.
Caroline Catherine Malpede.
Ellen Marie Long.
Annie Eileen Cronin.
Ashley Ann Balster.
Matthew D. Fernay.
Sydney Aaron Cochran.
Fleur? Kira Fleur Ward Hall.
Felicity A. Collion.
Isabel Duasso.
Amelia Rose Porter.
Adrian Rayshon Cook Jr.
Parker Elizabeth Smith.
Samuel R. Sweeney.
Carolyn Lees Sparks.
Hope Elizabeth Hunley.
Cecilia Virginia Baker.
Courtney Rose Reckelhoff.
Cooper Henry Young.
Megan Elizabeth Walker.
Diego Eduardo Avalos.
Kyle Aaron Johnson.
Catherine Bousquet Keep.
Dylan Craig Fall.
Haley Angeline Pearson.
Noah Joseph Bowman.
Benjamin James Howard.
Colin O'Connor Norkin.
Duncan O'Neill Knopf.
Manuel Nathan Robles IV.
Grady Colson.
James Hayden Squires.
Kyle Stephen Boatman.
Trenton Jeremy Morton.
Elizabeth Whitehurst Young.
Robert Francis Macy.
Penelope Elizabeth Sedgwick.
Max Kevin Harmon.
Olivia Paige Smith.
Mason Daniel Santalucia.
Claire Elizabeth Harry.
Caleb Daniel Craneman.
Elizabeth Morgan Shiplett.
Maxwell Joseph Vendely.
Elise Marie Lehman.
Michael Gregory Slack.
Allison Lauren Kubis.
Samantha Paige Bryant.
Alyssa Grace Stevens.
David J. Hartman.
Madeline Marie Favreau.
Charles Henry Jett IV.
Alexandra Marie Lucas.
Ian Edward Straley.
Caitlin Elizabeth Caruth.
Brian Wynn.
Lana Grace Groover.
Jake Cameron Muntz.
Caitlin Marie Genowine.
Miranda Nicole Wood.
Ava Rose Petrangelo.
Trey Edwin Poling.
Kendall Marie Thompson.
Dylan James Ryan.
Catherine Elizabeth Matricaria.
Haley Elizabeth Carson.
Chloe Jean Goling.
Allison Grace Scudderin.
Alexandra Dronjak.
Sarah Joan Janik.
Natalie Renee Wilson.
Ashley Marilyn Root.
Eve Grace Traficanti.
Brooke Caitlin Richter.
Madison Ann Bile.
Kimberly Mary Cannon.
Kylie Elizabeth Horner.
Rocco Edwin Mara.
Madeline Rose Silver.
Jason Alexander Streeter.
Emiliano Ramon Obiso.
Parker David Anderson.
Madeline Grace Jinks.
Jude David Hoy.
Brianna Michelle Hickok.
Nathan Patrick Anthony.
Maya Elizabeth Langfelder.
Finnegan Smart.
Rachel Olivia Lampkin.
Davis Cowper.
Thomas Fillmore Smith.
Jeremy Alter Lamaster.
Ava Maxine Dana.
Van Thomas Johnson.
Kylie Riley Hendricks.
Elena Larakis.
Abudili. Jacob Jason Abudili.
Audrey Fitzgerald.
Benton Matthew Roberts.
Madeline Diane Wood.
Ryan Jeffrey Mitchell.
Jillian Ryan Keene.
Max Thomas Henderson.
Catherine Adelaide Hamilton.
Kins Asheli Nakawaza.
Ella Pauluski.
Mackenzie Anders Cummings.
Shanika Anise Brown.
Austin M. Ryder.
Jordan Catherine Williams.
Alexander Mikrut.
Lourdes Elizabeth Lurk.
Okay. Jonathan Mark Nichols.
Dejana Lowry.
Liliana Renee Martin.
Lauren Gorgia Sawhook.
Jessica Elizabeth Ibreva.
Audrey Christine Grimmett.
Jenna Christine Eder.
Addison Jane Dimling.
Sydney Michaelia Gilmartin.
Allison Marie Vi.
Sophia Marie Hartzell.
Caroline Copeland Wolf.
Robert Carlton Mumfree.
Clayton George Martin.
Grayson Cross Walther.
Maggie Jane Carabell.
Sophia Grace Wertz.
Maya Nicole DiMacchia.
Carolyn Ann Miller.
William Carter Sauce.
Abigail Mackenzie Doan.
Nolan Michael Filer.
Ashling Denise Morse.
Joseph Douglas Cron.
Seth Gabriel Cousin.
Kate Goodheim Megan.
Lily Rose Green.
Ellie Benser Irish.
Megan Murphy Kursmar.
Luke Joseph Ramsey.
Madeline Elizabeth Milas.
William James Rapetti.
Max Harrison Kaufman.
Lindsay Rose Rorig.
Samuel Robert Vendramin.
Robert Simon Birding.
Noah Jeffrey Heber.
Dennis Martin Cieslak. Michael Dwayne Brown. Brandon Owen Ringering. Gabriel Hardman. Samuel Eric Eifert. Nathan Wade Kunis. Callan E. Emhoff. Logan Caden Crooks. Joshua Hammer Rudnick. Jack Thomas Webster.
Let's go.
Peyton Michael Feldman.
Emily Christine Whitworth.
Samuel Christian Coulter.
Juliet Emily Kaplan.
Liajing Shion Crawley.
Olivia Sophia Ann West.
Marcus Chi-Yung Chung.
Gabrielle Suzanne Scout Tincher.
Catherine Isabella Howard.
Joseph James Whipperina.
Megan Elizabeth Sluslarski.
Amy Renee Sprague.
Joseph Albert Stegman.
Megan Michelle Campbell.
Maria Ann Heisey.
Emerson Annabelle Parks.
Claire Elaine Fulton.
Kylie Lynn Holland.
Haley Noel Beasley.
Madeline Marie Foster.
Hannah Eileen Lane.
Haley Elizabeth Beardsley.
Natalie Elizabeth Chance.
Kendall Elizabeth Sladen.
Rebecca Ann Miser.
Anna Catherine Kareen.
Nicholas Christopher Russell.
Skylar Rian Stapleton.
Madeline K. Ross.
Jack Garrett Dreyer.
Samuel Frederick Hammond.
Riley Thomas Johnson.
Issa Noella Riddle.
Gerard Robert Hargrave Jr.
Anastasia Tara Simkoviak. Jack Anthony Namana. Julia Claire Mothersole.
I'm giving them their time. This is my favorite part about our recognition ceremony. Will all the graduates please stand? Please join me in recognizing the 2026 College of Creative Arts graduates. Go ahead and continue to stand. The words and the music to the alma mater are located in your program. Please rise or continue standing and join Luke Ramsey, accompanied by the amazing brass ensemble, in the singing of Miami's alma mater. Please be seated, and I ask that you remain seated until the faculty and graduates have left the arena to the music provided by Miami's amazing steel band, directed by Dr. Chris Tanner. As we reach the conclusion of the 2026 College of Creative Arts recognition ceremony, we invite all of you to join us for an informal reception in the North Rink next door, where you can meet the faculty, take pictures, and enjoy some refreshments. Again, to all today's graduates, congratulations.